Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are live in the Amp Lab from the really cool Unplugged music project. We're having a great time just kind of behind the scenes working on some stuff. In the studio with me, I have to have Dani Bacon. Say hello.
Hello.
Awesome. I also have Lee Bacon, and there he is.
Good afternoon.
And Johan in the background. You wave if you want. That's great. And we're sitting here in the Amp Lab. We've been doing a bunch of work in here and a bunch of cool stuff's going on. And we are excited to talk to you about this incredible project and the future of it here at the Amp Lab, at the music project. So let's do that. So guys, this has been quite a work. You guys have been so busy and getting everything ready, putting up graphics and installing computer things and all sorts of stuff. Tell me a little bit about your idea behind the Amp Lab, Dani Bacon.
So we wanted a place for our community to be able to come together and learn more about media production and teaching maybe youth how to use the equipment, both analog and digital, as well as musicians being able to come in and maybe learn how to do podcasting or to pull music apart and put it together when you have multi-piece bands. So
right.
Yeah, that's what this place is for.
That's really cool. There is so much going on Saturday. Just kind of kick it off. That's what we're going to be doing. Lee, maybe you can talk a little bit about what's going to be happening in the Amp Lab on Saturday.
Well, Rick, thanks for having us. And I think the most important and exciting thing is you are going to be live.
Live!
On the Amp Lab. You're going to be kicking off the inaugural firing up of the console, and you're going to be interviewing some pretty exciting guests, including some of our live music, some of our local personalities, including yourself. And you're going to be running a play-by-play. And I think it's going to be exciting because when guests come to unplug, the first thing they're going to see, is the back of your head. But they're also going to see all this equipment spread out, this state-of-the-art setting, where we're going to really engage with people that are coming down to Aberdeen for the first time or for the second time for World Music Day, and show them what we have here for everybody. This is a community space for people to come and really youth-focused, mentor-based education, learn how the lost art of communication for some people, and also help them express themselves. So we might have places for people to play guitars, we'll have places for people to be interviewed, and it's going to be basically the launch pad for the entire day.
That's really cool. Already, since we've been talking about the Amp Lab, I've been getting private messages from parents going, my kid would love that. Oh my gosh, this would be so cool. When are you going to have your first, thing? And I'm like, well, hold on now. We just got to make it work first.
I get adults saying, wait, when can I come down?
Yeah. That's awesome because, one of the things I was talking to you, Lee, I got my hands in it. We're going to have a different camera for this when we go live with it. On Saturday. But one of the things that I was talking to Lee about was having different seminars. So let's say you've got some kids that, we love YouTube and everything, but you watch their YouTube show that they do and it's not so good, because they just don't know. You don't go, a lot of times in a classroom, they don't teach, well, how do you do a podcast or how do you organize an interview? They just don't know. So we'll have little seminars. We'll have little amp camps.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about how do you do an interview with somebody. And we'll have mock interviews. We'll go live and have them interview somebody and see what that's like. Or how do you organize an outline for a script? Or maybe you're going to be doing some stuff and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How am I supposed to do this? So that's the kind of thing that we're going to really encourage and give those little seminars so people can learn how to do their stuff. And Dani, I know you're going to love that.
I am absolutely going to love it. And just even what you're doing right here, where you're switching the fades on different people, you can play just all kinds of interesting different pieces to
I can even
podcast.
Since we're doing World Music Day, watch this, ready? Da-da-da-da, and then I think I can actually have it go on at the same time you are. Look at that.
Yes, look at that. It's like picture in picture.
I know.
From the old days.
Actually, you can even do a picture in picture. Watch this. You're going to love this. I got to take this one off. Just a minute. Yeah, look at that. Oh, just a minute. There, that works. See? Hi, Dani. I'm down on the side of the screen.
A little bubble.
With my hand right in your face. Here, let me, okay. Sorry, that's weird. but it's fun. And I can even say, well, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or up next.
That's right. Coming up
Yes.
next. That's
Yes.
right. We're going to have Joe Cool.
Yes.
We have a very, let me take that off there. We have a very robust interview schedule for Saturday.
We do. We
Every,
do.
we're doing like 10 to 15-minute interviews, and we do them every half hour,
Right.
And
all the way through the day.
We'll have them queued up out here, and I think you're going to be thirsty. I
Yeah.
think you're gonna need to squeeze in water breaks, because I think we've got you back to back to back.
Yeah, I'll make sure I bring my, just a minute. Here, show that for me, Danny. I'm going to put
Is that a thermos water bottle? Is that one
It-
of those
hey.
sip and gulps?
Oh.
It's a magic one because you can either sip
Now,
or you can guzzle.
Where can I get one of those?
I think you might be able to get them.
I think they're
In the green room.
I think they might be hard to find. I think you
Your
better
new
come
merch,
down. And,
Johan?
our operators are standing by.
That's right. I should put a phone number at the bottom.
Yes.
Order yours now. This is the first edition. This is the limited release. This is the logos may change because they have a very interesting creative department here, and they
Yeah.
like to change their
I
mind.
will say we have 40 of them.
Wow.
So-
That's it.
40.
And then that's it.
Once
and
they're
then,
gone, they're
And
gone.
then after
Well,
that,
no, we only
there'll
have
be a
39. We
Oh
only have-
my
we'll-
gosh.
We only have 39, right, Rick?
Because Rick has one.
Oh, that's right. I've got one. That's
After
awesome.
that, then there'll be a different design.
But what we do have is, do you want to share some of the special collectible merchandise you brought in for this event?
Oh, I'm curious.
Yes, so we've got 3 different colors of these really chunky beanie hats, these knitted beanie hats with the music project
What?
on them.
What?
Yeah.
I'm buying one.
And then we have long sleeve blue shirts that have the music project logo on them. And then we just got some new black t-shirts, and we sold out of them. And it's been a couple of months since we've gotten them again. So
We have a lot
Nice,
of
fresh inventory.
We have a lot of guests from different countries, and they want to leave with something that says they came here.
Yeah.
And every time we put something on the shelf, it seems to fly off. So this is an opportunity to come in and get it. And these are the higher quality pieces. So it's quality over quantity.
and hand me your mug again, or show our
Alright.
cool little Aberdeen.
That's
thing on
cool.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a minute.
Yeah,
Here, do that
you
again.
do
I'm sorry, I
that.
didn't switch it over to
now,
you.
Rick, this
Wait,
is
it's
there
over
water in there? Is there
That's iced tea, thank you.
okay.
Oh, now I'll go
Put it
back. Just a
down.
minute.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
So see our special Aberdeen logo on
Oh,
there.
just a minute. Are you talking to your microphone? There you
See
go.
that special Aberdeen logo?
I
on
do.
there?
The Anarchy Aberdeen?
Yes.
Yes.
Trademarked. There you go.
Oh, are you kidding?
I'm not.
Did
kidding.
you trademark
We
it?
trademarked it.
It's trademark.
Dude, and dudette. That's awesome. I didn't even know you did that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, Rick,
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to have you here launching this exciting project for us.
Well, I'm excited to be part
Tell
of
us,
it.
tell us about some of the people that you have contacted from the industry locally, or famous celebrities.
Oh, okay. So down the road, I know different DJs and people in the community that are communicators, community communicators. I've invited them to come and do some stuff. Of course, we don't have anything set in stone yet, but we will.
Yeah.
But you're looking at people like Johnny Manson, Reese Davis. I'm excited about that. Phil Luce, Pat Anderson.
Yeah.
Pat's been in radio for, I think, coming up this week, 35
Didn't
years.
one of those guys teach you the ropes?
Oh yeah, Reese was the
Reese was the guy.
He
So
was the
he's-
first guy.
He's the mentor's mentor.
Yeah, he is, and that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
So there's
great.
going to be some really deep radio voices on this
Yeah.
day.
That's right.
It's-
I can't get very low.
Wolfman Jack is. We just got to get everybody online.
Funny story on Reese. Okay, so over at KXRO when he was there, because he's not, he's retired now, but when he was over at the station that I'm at, we had a realistic equalizer. You remember those that you would have on your stereo systems, right? Well, anyway, it was off to the right. I don't know why the engineer ever put it where the DJs could touch it, because as soon as Reese got in there, he'd just go down to the bottom end and just
Crank the
Yeah,
bass,
crank it up.
the
It's like,
low end.
Reese Davis. I can't do that, but he sure had a great voice like that. It was pretty funny. But yeah, they won't let me do those
So
kind
we'll
of things.
You'll do interviews, and
Yeah.
we'll have back to back. You fill in the bridges with the little videos.
Yeah, little
and
videos
we'll
and
have
stuff.
some music playing, and we're going to broadcast this upstairs in our VIP lounge.
Oh,
So
that's gonna be
this is
cool.
gonna be live in a few places.
That's gonna be awesome.
They call that like simulcasting or something.
Simulcasting.
And you will have
We're
a
syndicated.
delay
Yes.
just in case anybody happens to say anything that shouldn't be over the air.
Yeah, I just automatically hit stop.
Yeah.
and then you disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll blur our faces out.
Don't
right?
say the F word.
It'll blur our faces out, right?
Don't say fun
Yeah.
or fickle
Yeah.
or funnel.
Is there a 7-second delay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many? So you can.
Exactly.
I'm picking up a little bit of static here.
I know.
Yes, I know what it is. We're peaking, and I'm trying to figure that out. I think I'm gonna bring these guys down. See, this is our little experiment.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is good. This is good. And I think the other thing is speaking straight into these mics.
There we go. Let's try that.
You can
That
cut me
helps.
out. Yeah, speaking
That's
straight
better.
in, straight
I think
in, straight
straight in.
into the mic, get close to the.
We have different microphones. We're gonna have all the same microphones eventually,
Yeah,
but
we will have those mics if we get a nice grant,
yeah.
right? Yeah. And
Grants are
it's
good.
out there. We
See, I did it again. I peaked us.
you know
Grants, funding, donations.
donations,
Sponsorships.
donations.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the things they could do if they wanted to help the Amp Lab is between now and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. we have a raffle. I wish we would have brought the guitar in here.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
bring the guitar. Well, the guitar is about 50 feet away, and we're excited. I think how many
And
tickets?
you
have
know
we
where?
sold?
Okay, so
How many,
Yeah, so there's 250 tickets available.
on the stage is the Amp Lab guitar. Do you want to bring it? Look at her. She's like,
She's
I
like,
turned down
uh-uh.
your mic because you're always for people.
We'll do it later, guys. We'll do it
I don't know.
later.
I want to see it.
Okay.
You wanna see the guitar?
All right.
Well, here's what I was going to
Just
say.
don't
We're selling raffle tickets to fund the Amp Lab. It's
Yes.
kind of a kickoff kind of thing
Yes.
because
So
it
Bill
costs money to do
Leach,
it.
A local luthier, custom made a guitar for us. There's 250 tickets available.
Yeah.
They are $10 each.
I've already bought
so-
some.
I know you did.
What if I
You
win
loaded
though?
that.
Won't it look fishy if I
Well, if it
win?
win, where are you going to hang it above all your other gadgets and entertainment devices?
Well, you can
All
hang
right.
it right here for the kids.
You're like
to
my
play.
wife. You just point out to me that I have all this stuff that I
But
don't
you,
use.
You have healthy habits, though. You have fun habits. You're the only guy I know that has a legitimate game room.
That's a legitimate,
and I
like
mean-
the
I mean,
80s.
80s with 80,000 games.
Yeah,
For-
a lot of games.
if
Hey,
you get invited
Hey,
over to
you
Rip,
two, you're digressing.
Okay.
Back to the raffle. If you guys are interested in buying raffle tickets, you can come to Unplugged at the Music Project
Yes.
tomorrow.
Okay.
121 West Wishka
Oh,
Street.
All right,
look at
Dan,
this-
give that to
look at
Danny.
this baby
Yes.
blue walking
Give
through.
it.
Look at that.
There you go.
Look at
You
this.
great.
Look
Look
at
at
that
this.
gorge.
Take that little baby
So-
right there.
Look at
All right,
that.
look at this.
So
Oh.
this was a custom guitar, one of one,
Yep,
hand built. We have a video of it
Look
being
at that. Look at that.
we have
being
a-
made.
We have a
Special-
time lapse video of this
Oh,
being
Yeah.
built
uh,
by Bill,
I'm
local
trying to figure out.
musician.
There we go.
There you go.
It's like the
I'm down.
opposite. Look at that.
That is gorgeous.
So
Turn that
Bill-
around.
Bill came in one day, and we've known Bill for a couple of years. He's been very supportive of the project, and he goes, "Hey, I got an idea. I want to build a guitar for the Amp Lab and auction this off through a raffle, and give it away." And I go, "Sounds like a great idea, Bill." So he sends us a time lapse of building this thing, and he is very skilled. Rick's gonna.
He is very
Rick's
skilled.
Very skilled. He has a incredible portfolio of builds that he has done. And this particular guitar says the Music Project, and it says the Amp Lab.
Yeah, right on
If
it.
you aren't watching this live video, and it's built to be played.
It is.
This is not a
there it
built to
is.
be shown. This is a built to be.
I'm trying to
played
do it so
guitar.
you don't look up my nose when I do this. Here. Okay, so Danny, can you kind of just
Yes.
hold that like this
Yep.
so it doesn't
Now,
fall
Rick's
over?
going to play some.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Some sticks for us.
Now I'm going to play some Journey.
Okay.
Ready? Oh! See there? It's cool. It's
Yeah.
very cool.
And that will be auctioned off, or raffled off, June 21st.
Oh, it's out of tune.
So it's going to be 5:30 p.m. on the main stage.
And Bill may even do a few riffs before we.
He may.
raffle off to a
Yes.
lucky recipient.
Yeah.
I'll tune in.
That'll be the first.
That'll be cool.
I think he's
That'll
going to
be-
miss his little baby there.
He's already said.
He
has
already
some-
says he's going through
got
withdrawals
some-
from it.
Some builder's remorse. Yes.
You know, I can't imagine. I'm not a luthier, but if I was, it would be really hard because those are labors of love. You know, we may be selling raffle tickets, but this thing is worth far more than what
Absolutely.
we're going
It
to earn
includes-
from it.
And it includes a guided tour of the project next door.
Oh.
So we want to make this kind of a package, a complimentary package for people.
That's
so
cool.
Not just a guitar. One person may play a guitar, and the other group can attend the Unplugged tour.
That's cool. That's really, really cool. Well, this is going to be a great time. So we are going to start at 10 a.m., I believe, on June
Roughly.
21st, Saturday morning. Yeah, you know, The nice part about the Amp Lab is we're not really under a time constraint. We can
If we
fudge
say
a little bit.
9:45, we're super excited. Let's go.
Yeah.
Or
10:15. Of course, we don't want to get too far behind because then we got people
no.
coming in.
I would
but
say the
Yeah.
latest 10.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like a dentist.
No.
Don't you hate the
Hey,
dentist?
do you mind if I do a little plug for our 1 o'clock special guest?
Oh, would you please?
So we have a pretty exciting guest coming down from Seattle. His name is Charles Peterson, and he is a world-renowned photographer known for capturing the grunge movement before it was actually called grunge. And Charles will be here to talk about his latest book called Charles Peterson's Nirvana. And he's going to rip the plastic off the story for all of us. He's going to talk about what it was like behind the lens to see the bands, to work with the bands, to travel around, to be part of the sweat, to be part of the audience. And it's going to be fun. He's a really interesting man. He's got some great stories to tell, and his images are absolutely iconic. And if you
they
haven't
are.
seen any of them, please come down to Unplugged, and you'll be surrounded by them. We
Yeah.
have large-scale murals, and you feel like you're part of the photos when you look at these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know when I met him, okay, so I didn't know who he was. I saw his images, but I didn't know who he was. And then you have a whole section on him in the bookstore or
Yes.
the green room. And it's got books that he's done in different things. He got a new book out.
Yes.
And anyway, just seeing him and meeting him, he wasn't at all what I expected. Because, you know, photographers are a strange lot.
He was a funny guy because we were up. We
And
had
you say that because you are one.
I know.
He was a funny guy. If you don't mind, I'll share this story.
Yeah, I
we were
love
all
it.
sitting around a table upstairs for a meeting that we were having on something, and we were all going around and introducing ourselves, and nobody really knew anybody, and we were all going around giving our resumes, blah blah blah. And we get to the very end, and Charles is there, and everybody had these semi-lengthy things that they've done in their past, and we get to Charles, and he's the most important person in the room, probably, definitely. And he goes, "Yeah, I took some pictures or something." He just kind of he would take some pictures. You captured history.
Yeah.
So he's very humble.
He is.
Yeah.
And like I say, he wasn't what I expected. I thought he might be a little bit more uppity, Not at all.
Not at all.
In fact, I think he sometimes doesn't like the spotlight.
Oh, I talked to him today, and I said, "Hey, so we got the stage set up, sending pictures of everything." And he goes, "Good, I'm going to bring down some pictures for you." And I go, "So I got a question for you." I said, "So when you get here," I said, "we have two options. We can have you on stage, and you could be, circulating with, the people as they're rifling, or we could have you back behind the stage, and I could announce you. You can come out." And
He's like,
he goes, "Let me think about it." He goes, "No, I don't think I'm going to do I don't think I'm going to do the Johnny Carson show. I could just be out there and meeting people as they rifle in." So.
Right.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Dani,
Yes.
anything else that we need to know about Saturday for everybody with World Music Day?
I would just say the whole city is going to be firing up music everywhere, but the special place is going to be on the main stage, which is brought to you from Make Music Aberdeen and the Music Project. And the lineup that we have on that stage this year, we probably have 12 different performers that day. So
Wow.
it is going all the time. And in between the performances, there's guitar giveaways. And so, we've got an incredible band coming called Fuvana. They are a tribute band for Foo Fighters and Nirvana.
That's cool.
Incredible band. We've got One Way Sky, who is a Native American band. We have we have the Generals coming from Portland. We've also got
River City Ruin.
Right.
coming from Portland.
Right?
Thank you, Johan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
One
I haven't
Way
heard them.
Sky's from Arizona, so that's a fun one.
I thought they were from Texas. I've been telling everybody they're from Texas.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no.
you guys.
Yeah, no, they're from Arizona. And then let's see who else is
We've got
coming.
Nick Kane.
We've
Yeah,
got
Nick Kane.
He's a great country artist.
Yeah,
We've got a Christian band coming on, Cornerstone.
yeah, they'll be there.
They'll be there. And then we've got Daniel Walker.
Oh,
an
my gosh.
amazing guitar
That
player.
guy's great.
Yeah. No, they're
We've got Americana. We've got grunge. We've got country.
It'll be something for everybody.
We've got a little
something
bit
for everyone. Yeah.
And let me just say too, because I think some people they're looking at the weather forecast going, what? Look at folks, we live in Grays Harbor, and a little bit of rain's not going to hurt anybody. And from what I understand, it's supposed to clear up at a certain time in the day, and I don't think we're going to have a problem in the evening.
I'm seeing noon right now.
Yeah.
So
And that's
fingers
good.
crossed.
And you know what? We live in Grace Harbor. It could change in 5 minutes
Yes,
for the better.
it's gonna be fun.
I'm
We're
holding
good.
out for the
We've
better.
got
You know
great
what?
food. We've got
There's
great
a beer
music.
garden.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
yeah, that's
some
kind of cool.
vendors. We've got some food trucks. We've got a whole variety.
And a bouncy, jumpy toy for the kids.
Are you kidding?
And I'm not. Yeah, no, it's going in right there.
Can adults do it?
No,
Dang.
it's for kids. But
Yes,
yeah, that's
Ricky,
the
yes,
that,
Ricky can do
that
it.
just
I would have
happened.
done it.
I would've-
Like
I'll
day
do it
before
again.
Yeah.
yesterday, Will Russell said, "I decided to bring in a bouncy house." I was like,
You're like, oh my
"Where are you
gosh.
putting that?"
Yeah.
But we figured it out. So yeah.
So we encourage everybody to come down early because I think it's going to be a very full day. Last year we estimate, would you say,
A couple thousand.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe.
Saturday. This is going to be a bigger, rain or shine, this is going to be a much bigger day.
Oh, yeah.
The city was out cleaning the streets today.
Yeah.
The parking's going to be special for a parking lot, so it'll be easy to get to, easy to access, and it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody.
I heard that Vitamin Q is going to be here. We just had some of their food today at a party that was going on. We were taking pictures at it. Oh
good.
my gosh,
Good.
it was so.
Because
Oh my
Because
gosh.
we will have
Delicious.
Vitamin Q will be in the house.
Oh,
It
Yes.
will be upstairs. Yes, we're going to have them.
oh, they're doing that too. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
They're
Yes,
catering
yes.
for us.
Yeah.
Catering for us upstairs.
They bring a whole trailer and everything in, and they make the best barbecue I've
And
ever had.
Tomorrow night, the stage gets delivered. So if you're
yeah.
available, you want to
Come down and do a little live
do a
thing.
live setup. We'll be having that. We'll be getting the power set up. We've got
That'll be fun.
everything in place.
Yeah. Well, the
Building-
next
the
next
building's
couple of
starting-
days are gonna be
building-
dedicated to
The
this.
building's starting to buzz. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, thanks for being my guest today. Getting the bugs worked out of the amp lab here, and by Saturday we should be picking up full steam.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great, guys. All right, join us on Saturday. We're starting at 10 a.m. right here in the amp lab. Lots of stuff going on. You can go to 98520.org for the.
The full city schedule.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to
You're
find.
welcome.
So thanks everybody for coming. That was a blast.